Hey guys, welcome to IELTS Energy TV. I am your host, Jessica Beck. Today I'm going to give you a sample part 2 answer about a travel problem. Before we get to that, guys, I want to remind you that I was an examiner for 14 plus years. So all of the advice and strategies you see on this channel are directly related to the real exam. Guys, if you want real examiner feedback, if you want a sample of my advice on a real speaking test, go to allearsenglish.com/band. So much great information there, you guys. Go to that link. Okay, so a subscriber to this channel posted a question. The name was in Chinese characters and I can't read those. So sorry, I don't know your name, but you asked to provide a video about a travel experience. So I made this a little bit more specific, something you would see on the IELTS exam, speaking part 2. Describe a problem you had while traveling. So that is what I am going to talk about. I'm just going to get my timer going and go. Oh God. Okay. So when I saw this topic, what immediately popped into my mind was this time that I had to fly from Portland to South Africa with my 6-month-old son. So my son James was half a year old at the time, little baby on my lap. And to be honest, he was never a little baby. So even when he was on my lap, it was a struggle. Anyway, that wasn't the problem. So we get on the flight in Portland, and almost immediately after takeoff, I start feeling very, very ill. At that time, the Norovirus was going around, and I thought I'd escaped it, but apparently I did not. And so about half hour into the flight, I had to grab my son and rush to the bathroom, and this is disgusting, I apologize, but I had to throw up, I had to vomit violently. I was so ill. And you know, the toilet in the airplane is extremely loud. I would say it is a stentorian sound, and it terrified my young son every time I had to take him to the bathroom with me, throw up, and flush the toilet. So after a couple hours, the flight attendant noticed that I was white as a ghost, pale as a sheet, and she was really worried about me. And they actually had to page a doctor on the flight. Like, this always happens in movies, but this actually happened on my flight. Is there a doctor on board? She announced. And luckily there was. And I ended up having to be moved to a seat by myself, getting an IV with fluids. Like, it was extreme. And luckily, fortunately, there was another family with young children on the flight, and they allowed my son to play with their kids while I was being taken care of. This was a nightmare. Okay, so that was 2 minutes, but I had a lot more to say about that. Okay, guys, so if you want to see how a real student would take a mock speaking exam and what the examiner would give her for band scores, go to allearsenglish.com/band. We set this up for you guys because this is super helpful to see my expert examiner advice. So go to allearsenglish.com/band. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bonus tip, get a 7 or higher with the All Ears English app, featuring exclusive bonus video lessons with Jessica, Lindsay, and Michelle. Get the app now at allearsenglish.com/app.